I want to be told a story.
You won't grow up here. Your body will stay planted in the earth like the roots your mother ripped from her umbilical cord, like the sapling that your father grew his sons from. You will be tree, immovable, shakable leaves. You will never leave here, but you will never grow up. Only new, you will skin yourself each night and patch holes with bark, blood transplanted with sap. Your ribs will constrict and wring your age in wood. You will be measured in diameters and axe cuts and root length and flames. You will be given lungs, but you will not know how to use them. They will hang hidden inside the hollow parts of you. You will branch, you will fractal and fork. Our paths will never cross again. Children will climb you. Youths will cut initials and hearts into your organs. Boys will go off to countries and die in wars and be cremated and buried next to your leaves. One day, you will burn. One day, you will go back to the ash that God spit out of his mouth when he made you.
I want you to tell me a story.
You loved me once, before you knew what that meant, to love, before you knew what I meant to you, to hold, to have, to want, not to tie it up, to hold me down, to push me through, to pull me in, to have me. We are the sum of our subtractions. We are the bodies sprung from silences, stuck through with commas like splinters in bare flesh. We are the broken Trojans. We are the spilled blood and spit and sweat soaking sheets at night when things go quiet. You are the circular curve of a kneeling spine reeling for last breath. You are the scar where you split your mother open when she broke the air with her scream, with that pain that you would never be this close to her again. So inside her she never could say goodbye. I am the stitches, sewing a smile to her stomach. It was the first time you bared your teeth for her like a wolf she was hunting. You were born in the night. You were blessed with moonskin, bathed and baptized in lunar light. The right hand of God and your mother took your newborn head in palms and dipped you in space, poured warm Milky Way into your cup and washed you in the stars. You will be reborn when the moon sets on the horizon. You will be lost and found and founded and loosed with the tides. I will hide your body in the line where the sea meets the sky.
I want you to tell yourself in stories.
I was sold in gardens like flowers. I was uprooted from a broken rib and handed from a snake to a serpent. The serpent tempted me, so I ate. When Satan tempted me, I bit and chewed and smiled and swallowed. And you suffered, so I have taken the punishment. I bend nightly at your feet to take what you give me. What you can no longer hold, I do not eat. I feed to my children what I can no longer hold. My children grab at me. I do not grab at trees, or fruit, or knowledge. I know enough, good and evil, for a life. When I was a child, I grabbed at my mother too. When she was a child, she grabbed at me, at the empty space in her stomach where I was still unborn, yet to be birthline. She, my not yet ancestor, she, the answer to more than her share of questions, to her share of burdens, she answers me with lines of DNA saying, "Quiet, child. We have evolved from far worse than this. Remember when we were finches? Remember when we had feathers instead of steel? Remember flight. Remember falling. Remember, remember. I am the reckoning. The tempest coming to rock my body back and forth between flesh and sea. I am the heir to the biggest bang, the worst whimper, the space in between where poets die and dream and the world ends. I am the silence after. I am the guilt. I am the push out of paradise. I am the fall. I recall. I recollect myself in pieces.
I want you to be a story.
Am I the sunlight trapped on your eyelashes? Am I the crease in your brow? Am I the fear of wrinkles and age? Am I the warnings, the signs, the earth quaking and floods flashing? Am I the suspicion? Am I the uncontrollable shake, shake, shake of tremors and sobs? Am I the remembering of why you left, the reminder of the times you go still through the night, through the woods and the winds and the forests of your future when you are displaced and planted in paper shells? Am I the days you forget where you went when you still could? So, tell me, when did I betray you? Where did my body land when it fell from your arms? How many times did I trespass against God and sons of man for man to leave me 40 years without desert? Where was the sun sitting when the curve of my hips became the landscape, barren and deserted? Tell me, since we left Eden, did I ever break a fast? Did I ever cheat, ever covet, ever adulterate and spend the night under the covers with some cheap whore piece of bread, some Non-sanctified non, did I ever suck the color from some virgin fruits? Did I grip that black straw, blueberry, peach flesh in bone-thick dust-soaked hands and squeeze until juice ran down? Wash the salt off. How well have I starved? How holy is that hole inside me? How empty a saint? How measurable a man? How few pounds do I have to be to creep up towards a god and whisper boo in Christ-colored ears? How much less do I have to be for you to hold me again?
I want stories.